All right, well, welcome back to what is probably the finale for this park build, I would imagine. This park being, of course, Ile Marais. This is where our new herbivore enclosure is going to go to kind of finish out the park build. We might put in Dimetrodon or Pyroraptor or both or something, but they're not going to be substantial additions. This is the last big enclosure. So what I thought would be fun would be to use like these zip lines, connect one from here over to this little hill, then put another little thing up here to connect over to this hill, and then back. And then people can zip line over the Dinokairos enclosure. And that would be neat. Maybe put a sauropod in there. Maybe put Cyno and Spinoceratops. Maybe skip one or the other or both. I don't know. That's the idea. Then we put in a balloon tour. The balloon wraps from the starting point here across this herbivore pen over the Spinosaurids, both Spinosaurid enclosures, and then wraps around the mountain to also cover this new herbivore paddock, which is also going to have a Cretaceous cruise in it, but I haven't obviously started doing that yet. What we need to do is get some other stuff done. So do we have anything left to synth currently? 80%, 61. No. All right, so we should get that cleaned up. So how much more big duck do we got? We got you. I guess we lightly season with the Gallimimus. Chuck that onto you because we need to catch up. And then for expeditions, let's finish up Cyno since it does seem like the other one is done. And then, yeah, I don't think there's really any research left to do either. So this is really like end stage, just finishing up, you know, the stuff. So, yeah. And then there's going to be kind of this whole back part of the island here that's going to be mostly unused. And I think I'm just going to leave that alone. I'll upload the final form of this park build as I make it. And then potentially, if anybody does want to play on it, then play on the finished version, that is, you could add to it by adding more stuff in the back, should you feel so inclined. Thankfully, the thick part of the forest here actually works pretty well to kind of section off part of the remaining wetland area, so we can kind of just bleed it into the trees, and it actually looks decent. Of course, we still have to do this, but, you know, work in progress. No, stop trying to steal my fossils. These belong to private investors, damn it. Uh, 84 and 16 is done. Doesn't matter who we put in. All right. And that'll give us, oh, we need to do the hybrid research, which is 24 genetics. Sweet buttery Christ. 8, 13. I need a proper scientist. Ironically, the thing that might stop me from actually putting in a hybrid this time is not my personal disdain. It might actually be the skill required. 18 it was, I think. I mean, we can do it with the 5. Wait, was there not a 5? Did they move? I think she moved. I think she was at the end, and now she's at the front. Whatever. Economy's a lie. We can just hire anybody. It doesn't matter. We do need to finish the fossils then to do that. Any remaining expeditions? We could do... well, expeditions that are relevant to us, that is. No. No, there's not. Okay, well, whatever. Why don't we do this Dimetrodon Pyroraptor research, I guess, since we have nothing else to really do here. So we grab you, then everybody moves around because they're a bunch of assholes. I'm just going to double logistics it, I guess, which is incredibly inefficient. I am going to actually do research for additional vehicles. So that's that. Because the new section of the park needs maintenance teams. And I don't feel like putting in a whole nother vehicle. So I'm just gonna do it that way. All right. And yeah, this is probably going to be a problem when it comes to maintenance. But, you know, they're just going to have to sort it out. Figure out how to drive up a cliff. If it comes down to it, I can probably sneak a ramp in, like, I don't know, on the backside somewhere. It'll be weird. And then for the boats, I want to put them in here. So I flattened this out. We're going to go ahead and... Yeah, I guess what we do is we just put in water, and then we put in the boat, right? And then we do what we want to do with the water after the boat is in. And that way we're not trying to put a boat in later. One of these, we have wetlands themed. We have 2, okay. I can appreciate the moss. I appreciate the connecting point. This one's a little more good, and the whole park is very ramshackle, so I want the ramshackle one. I don't want the one that actually looks like it would be in a real functional park. I want the one that looks like it's in a shanty town of my own creation. So I think we're going to put this kind of in here. Maybe. Okay, there we go. And I guess that's as close as that actually gets. Right. And then we need to head up into the park somewhere. So maybe I go up and over here. I could put in... No. Let's do Hyperloop. We have the Hyperloop. Let's use it. Right? Because I've just been using it for transport, but I can use it for the other purpose, which is to get access to a section of a park that is otherwise inconveniently separate. Actually, yeah, let's put it at like an angle like over here. One of those, and then we can do a little curvy sand path, and then we can slap in the bare minimum, which will be a swamp bunker, like that, and a swamp restroom, like that. And then we got to put in some power, so we can put in a nice little wetland substation, kind of like here maybe. And then maybe we can connect it to something without messing everything else up. Sure, we just run this pylon like right up to the tippy top of the hill and then down like that. Sure. Okay. That might have smoothed that out a little bit there. I'm not too sure. Okay, then we probably need another maintenance post, I would imagine. Nope, that one up on the 2 edges actually covers it, so that's great. We just need to run some fence. Then we need to add some barriers, and then that will be secure. We can even put our gate here probably, except they won't be able to really get down there. Well, maybe they could. I don't know. Do you think a Jeep can drive that? Probably not. Maybe I should put like a Jeep path down here and then put a gate in like here. I'm going to try it here. Step 1 is just to see if maybe they can navigate this hill anyway. And if not, then we can try to like smooth it out a little bit to make it a little bit more navigable without like completely ruining the aesthetic here. Do the island surrounded by deep water for the Dinocyrus nest. So you're talking about like this? Oh, that could be fun. If we put the nest up here and we put like a ramp, so there's like a way up onto it. I kind of like that. Yeah, I think that's cool. All right. Everything else is done for jobs. Let's take a look. So, Dino Cars was complete. We should get them synthing. And then that is Sino. I probably want to knock this out first, though. Wait, why do I not have... Because it's 24 and I can't count. Yes. True. 5, 10, 18. Shit. Okay, so I need, like, the logistics back and then a point on him, right? And that gets it? Yeah. Okay. Yes. I don't think it really matters, but... Actually, can I do that now because he got the point? I can. That's very funny. Stop moving the UI elements around on me. I swear. Alright. Cool. Let's just knock that out. Get it done. Well, good news. It looks like the car can make it. He just needs a moment to, like, pathfind. Okay, shit. That's maintenance team. Okay, maybe the ranger can't? Let's see here. I'm going to flatten this because they did have a weird moment of trying to navigate around that. That maybe could be slightly improved. Oh, that's the irritators, though. I should pay attention to what thing they say they can't reach. Oh, I don't even have the ranger post in here yet. Right, right. It's only the maintenance so far that we need to keep an eye on. Okay, I mean, they're being a little weird, but, like... I think they're getting there. I mean, they're four-wheelers, so they should be able to do some shit, right? Yeah, now the ranger will be, like, the real test, I suppose. Okay, Suko has claimed a nest. Alright, so we will get baby Sukos coming. Cool. So the only thing blocking us is species. 98% restroom, 90% accommodation. 50% coverage on shops with 100% satisfaction. So yes, if I want more shops, well, then I could get more shops. And if I don't want more shops, I could just kind of ignore it. Well, we still need the Spinoceratops to finish. Alright, let's get some animals. We'll start with Dinochirises. I've decided on some yellow ones. For a little bit of a different vibe, maybe, than we usually have. I'm assuming these guys are chill. We'll do that. And then in bay number 2, we don't have that done yet. Spinoceratops is technically completed. I guess we can grab one of these. This really doesn't matter that much at this stage. Whatever. We'll put it in there. Actually, maybe these guys are cranky. Who fucking knows? We'll do that. All right. Now put in a few more amenities just because I felt like it. Another hotel, some more, another bathroom and stuff. But yeah, we're getting pretty close to the end here. This is largely going to be, can I find a route to maintenance post 19? Okay, so the one up the hill is a problem. Maintenance team cannot find 20. So both of these are unreachable? Okay, I'll have to fix this then. I would hope... Okay, so like the wall is there, so I should be able to just do something like this. Maybe. And then we'll just do a little smooth that out a little bit. Now, do I want a gate here too, maybe? It might be easier, the easiest way for them to get to it is to go through this gate and up this instead of going like all the way around the mountain or something. And then what do we do about this one? Because this one is really going to ruin the aesthetic. But I have to have maintenance to be able to get to it. I guess I have to go from like here. I doubt that's going to let them up there. That's probably not going to work. Shit. Storm warning. Edmonto's matured. We could just ignore it, but I do get a bug up my ass for having my parks be fully functional. So I don't like the idea of ignoring it. Okay, I can never find a shelter when I need one. There's a shelter. Edmonto's matured, so we got to check the herd. They're actually still pretty good. Okay. And one of the synthesis jobs finished, I guess? You're still working. Okay, Dino-Kairos is already. 4 per clutch, huh? Bizarre pop of 2. Antisocial, skittish, large appetite, 1 with no negatives. We'll make you the male, I guess. Well, they want a male explicitly. And any amount of females. Nah, yeah, we'll do it like that. Okay, broken fence. Painfully non-obvious where it actually is broken looking at the map. Oh, because it's way over there. Oh, wait, you're right here? You're right here. Just get it, dude. Did we... You know, we had Suko eggs going on. Did they ever hatch? They haven't hatched. Do they exist? Pretty sure we got boned by a territory decay thing. Yeah, sure. Go to a luxury resort. I don't care. Yeah, must be. Yeah, both of these nests are vacated, so the Sukos never laid the eggs. R.I.P. Sukos. Missing Arid. Listen, you little shit. I keep giving you new sections of Arid and you keep goddamn moving. If you just stay in one goddamn spot where you're happy, this wouldn't be such a crisis. Okay. Spinos are breeding. Oh, that's a good vibe with the broken chunks of wood there. Like the... Wait, what the fuck are those? Wait a second. Are those supposed to be... like splinters of log? I guess, but they're just floating there because this is deep water and they're not configured in a way where they make sense. Okay. Well, forget we ever saw that, I guess. You know, I never looked at the view from this. For good reason. Because I'm inside the rock. Is there one that's not in the rock? Okay, yeah, this level is higher up. Okay. I mean, that's pretty sick. They're not in here. They're not spending much time doing anything, but it is pretty cool. Alright, we good? Storm's over. Everything's fine. What do we got? We got 2 baby Spinos coming. They formed a lifelong bond. Good for them. Everybody send the Spinosaurus congratulations in the comments. Get those shelters closed. And check on our egg situation. Let's do the Dinocheiruses first. Yes. And then presumably to get these, we would need even more. Large app, thirsty, needy, in tall. Large app, in tall, large app, in tall. So yeah. Doesn't matter. Cast time decreased. No. Oh, yeah, because I just had the free, they all got rested, so I definitely shouldn't make them all mad. Yeah, I think the cypress roots are not really correct. Irritator's matured. Okay, so Quillian pulcrana. That is the outlier, right? Almost vaguely like we got an albino in a sense with this one. His whole family is wait, maybe not his whole family. That one's pretty light too. 2 Quillian pulcranas? Wait, were both of the babies Quillians? Weird. Because the adults are both Svalbards. I guess I missed that before. I thought we had one that was different. Alright, well. Whatever. I'm just going to keep this contract on principle. It's very funny to me. Alright, 2 minutes on these. Yeah, I should process some fossils too, and not just sit here doing nothing. And I might as well start digging up. Do I want to put a sauropod in? Like, I feel we should have a sauropod in the park. We could do Dread. We could do Brocky. Yeah, Brocky, Dread, or Diplo, I think are the 3. I don't see anybody else on my list. Actually, let me think about this for a second. Dread's got the best, like, crossover in terms of cohab. So we're gonna do that. Do I really want to dispatch all of these people on this? This seems like a bad idea. You're on the incubation. Let's wait for 1 minute and then we'll do it. Okay. We got a new meta thing. This little switchback here is traversable by a Jeep. This guy can status check these Spinos in a secure pen by navigating that little cliff, which means this pen doesn't need a gate. This pen could be fully secure and accessible by Jeep without a gate. That completely breaks the game. Interesting. That's very funny. I guess it's like just enough slope that he can sneak through it. I guess good luck replicating that, though. He literally did a little S to get up there. Well, alright. Let's grab you. Chuck you in here, up by your lake. Yeah, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. Then let's get the Dreadnoughtus research done. Here, Dip Dread Mensch. Yes. You need just 3 and 12, which means if we do an 8, 2, and 8. Why would you move? We do these two. And then we have everybody we should have for this. 6, 3, and 2, and another 2. And then the fossil situation is that we have some junk to clear out, which we do on you. And then maybe we could do Sinos when those dinos are out. A new hiccup has occurred. The juveniles apparently can escape. Also, sick juvenile color palette there on that one. What's your brother look like? Your brother looks like we kind of expect him to, except he's green. Why is he so mossy? This is Champlain Pilo. So he kept the Pilo, which is where the red comes from. You're Svalbard Pilo? Wait, so you act... That is the baby version of the adult? That is what a so that's what the adult looks like. And that's what the baby looks like. How is that Svalbard Pilophylax? There is not a speck of red on that boy. Why is he completely different? Alright, we need to figure out why they can escape. So there should be a thing. How do we do this? We do this? View mode data unavailable. Excuse me, what? Obstructions. Yeah, this is, there it is. They can get out the same way the Jeep did, right? That's exactly what it is. The switchback stops the larger adults, but not the babies? Can they still escape? Now it might be a little buggier. Okay, that appears to be secure. I mean, I don't think they can make it down that cliff or nothing. I think they're secure. I hope the thing doesn't bug out and leave them flagged as, like, aggressive the whole time. Hey, you guys can chill. Okay, cool. Cool. Very interesting, like, meta thing, sort of there. That's technically a downside of breeding babies. Sorry, I have one rogue ornithomimus? That's not true. The fuck, guy? Shit. Okay. I saw 99% comfort. Okay, that does not stand. We don't go for 99% here on the channel. We need everything at 100. Alright, that's gonna have to do. Of course, the territories always are shifting. Alright, sorry, 98% comfort. Are you actually fucking kidding me? Okay, but you're like way the hell over here. Alright, anyway. Assume you're all good now. Everybody chill? Everybody gonna fucking leave me alone? Okay, Dinokairos. Coming in. Number 1.
The Dinokairos
Big
is an impressively sized
Duckman.
Ornithomimosaurian, or ostrich dinosaur. And it certainly does bear a passing resemblance to ostriches, considering its beak, feathers, and long neck. But I would emphasize passing resemblance. I've certainly never seen an ostrich this size, or with arms like those.
Thank you for your incredibly insightful commentary. You don't say. Okay, we should have everything else, except for, of course, the fish feeder. I may kind of just, oh yeah, we'll probably put in a new... Let's put it, like... That's the cruise route. Yeah, so let's put it, like, here. I'm not going to decorate this one, I don't think. Because we've decorated 2 of them. If we just make them all look the same, then something, me being lazy. No, I should decorate. I should make a match. I talked myself out of it, which is very funny to me. Okay, feeder. Fish. 1 fish. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. Go. Right there. I am gonna go with the lily pads over the trees here, just to keep with the theming of what we've been doing. I said, oh, that one, no, that's not part of, it is now, it's not going anywhere. All right, so we have a blueprint, feeder, somewhere. Yes. I wish this was easier to use, because it is fun. Like, it's... Why do the decorations always go back to the other one? It's so weird. It even switched which decoration it was for a while. That alignment's okay. Before it, like, changed its mind again and shifted again. Okay, don't ever do it that way, because that loses its mind. Oh, and then I got the lily pads here. I mean, it's for Dinokairos, so maybe this is fine. Maybe this can be elevated. I really don't want this tree here, because it's got the roots sticking up too now, or whatever. Dude, where's this tree coming from? This tree cannot be removed. It is a permanent fixture. It is just part of the world now. Alright, well, we're gonna live with that, I guess, because I can't touch the damn thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Dinokairos to the park. Commencing asset transit.
Okay, that one will be closer to fish. Hopefully he makes his way towards the fish feeder, because there's not really another good spot for me to put it. I also may want to put a little more wetland in here for him. I overdid it. Did I overdo it? It kind of toggled itself back and forth there, weirdly. Okay. Well, 85% comfort. They should be good enough. Oh, except for you, because you are large app. All right. Okay, so we sedate you and we move you explicitly to it to make sure they're there. You guys gonna leave that boat alone? I mean, we know they're gonna leave that boat alone. Okay, well, there's his swimming animation. Okay, they're getting mad at me. I'm just gonna get that fish feeder. Honestly, if they run towards the fence, they got like a 50-50 of finding the goddamn feeder. Did he, like, make a vague gesture at the boat? Okay. Merge. Merge. We're good. Update. Okay, great. Sorted. Alright. In the meanwhile, let's get this guy. Also a fish feeder, presumably. Could put vegetation with the fish feeders, yeah. At least the cypress trees work for like blending with water. That's fun. All right. Sinos. I did not pick a color. We did yellow ducks. We did like vibrant, like blue, red, whatever. Maybe we do this green. Oh, I did pick a color. Yes, right. Because these guys are ugly as sin. When they're a lady, I wanted to do a bachelor pack. I remember. Alright, there's that. Expedition for Dreadnoughtus. Might as well just send the double team out to get it done. And we did 5-star. I didn't see any kind of pop-up, but whatever. 800k a minute is insane. Excuse me? Excuse me? How fucking dare you? You are comfortable, you friggin' nerd. Berries matured, that should be fine. Disease, rabies on a triceratops. That sounds terrifying. Yeah, the canon male-female designs... Sorry, the JWE3 male-female designs for canon animals in this game are almost universally nonsense. It's almost like they deliberately ignored canon for like every single species, and it's very strange. It's baffling.
Can a dinosaur be considered cute?
About
This
to mature.
species, the Spinoceratops, might just fit the bill. Despite having a similar
Okay, comfort
appearance to the
90%,
Spinoceratops,
missing some
this
barren.
animal is a hybrid.
That is what I was
It's
looking
been
for.
acclimated to a variety of environments and should prove easy to care for. I mean, as easy as it can be to care for any dinosaur.
Little rock along the fence line, I guess, is fine enough. Okay, Spinoceratopses. Has the fence... Okay, the fence has been secured. These are adult pop of, what, 3 or something? Now, they do need pasture. Maybe I make this pasture, this middle island is our pasture place. And then they need ground fiber. And I need them to kind of stay near the thing. And we got Dreadnoughtus is coming. So I'm going to do like a ring of fiber like here, maybe. These guys maybe would have benefited from being humble. No, yeah, I did do tall ground. Okay. Okay, maybe we do some little psych groves mixed in here too. I don't know. We'll have to see how it works when they're fully like grouped up. Okay, they have enough fiber. They need more pasture, so we're gonna do the pasture. Get that sorted out. Okay. And then as they move around, we can do even more. Ducks. Ducks are good. Okay. Would not consider the godless hybrid animations to be cute. Which godless hybrid animation were we talking about? Oh, you have worse environmental needs. Annoying. And universally. This one I might get rid of. Yeah, I think I just want to get rid of this rather than deal with that crap, probably. Although we do have all this space back here too. And over here. Let's expand them maybe. Maybe do this Sinoceratops and Spinoceratops form a mixed herd in this? Did they ever form a mixed herd? I don't remember. Alright, 3 males. Resilient, accommodating, fit, resilient. These are all fine. Because then I can use these guys to also spread the herd out further. That's a lot of money fossils. Surprisingly so. 8, okay, that's a good chunk of the genome. Go, my minions. Bring me more dreads. I would like to see baby duck. Maybe we should start a plan. 5, 5, 5. Yeah, I think we need to start a plan. Alright, we'll do this so we can get the baby. Then yeah, I'm gonna airlift that guy over here. Well, why don't I see his territory?
Asset collection request.
Weird. Why can they not breed? A storm has approached the island. Yeah, male modifier minus 37. I think it's just the bad male. Now that I have a program, I can't see anything specific. We just got a really unattractive Dinochirus male, I guess. I mean, it happens. Alright, let's see how this storm plays out. Okay. I could throw in a little bit of regular fibrous ground, maybe, to cover that, because otherwise they just don't really get what they need. Alright. Well, we'll do it like that. Dinochiruses are still good. Lifelong partner bond on the Sukos. Oh, they must have actually properly laid eggs. I'm guessing they don't get that until they've done that. Yes, 4 Suko eggs. Okay. Alright. So, Sinos. We might as well check these guys out right now during the storm, I guess. I don't see any reason not to. We'll just throw them down like... maybe like this. Okay, and that is not even a proper HPD. What is HPD? Oh, Hypsilophodon. How can you not reach the Hypsilophodon? He's right there. Comfort 97%? They must have had more matured. That's really unpleasant looking. I mean, this all looks weird and unpleasant with the textures not really blending properly, but we'll put it up here by the petting zoo area. That'll look a little more like it belongs there than just a random splotch on a hillside. Yeah, it gets 75% Sinoceratops crossbreeds. That would be something. No, let's get that shelter closed up. There. Okay, that failed. Let's clear the program. Yeah, it's good. The nest is good. It is just that the male is dog shit. He's worthless. He's some stupid incel guy. Can't get a girl, even with all the scientists in the park trying to help him out. We've got our people coaching him. He's just like, bro, take care of yourself. Work out a little bit. It'll be fine. And he's just like, I don't wanna. Hey, Real Floppy Hat. Welcome to the stream. There's the first Sino coming in. The first hippo dinosaur, essentially. Not enough space. Uncomfortable. Oh, the deep water. I marooned him across the deep water. True. We've got to move him over here. I did not consider the fact that he could not swim. Vehicle under threat. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Delivery has been completed. Asset requiring collection.
So I guess they don't form a mixed herd with the Spinoceratops. They get along with them, but they don't actually group. Okay. Missing fiber. But this section here has a bunch of fiber. We had Corythos. I don't think we have a space for them, unfortunately. The park build's pretty close to being done. We're just finishing up the last few things here. Which is Dreadnoughtus. Yeah, I mean, the Spinoceratops is already like 75% Sinoceratops. That thing's barely got anything to do with Spino. It's just got a sail stapled onto its back. Dread is done. We just need to process the rest of the fossils. Alright, well that's it, and then the park is done. I'm not concerned about having to breed those guys either. Let's retry the program, though. Keep pushing that. Okay, 95%. So, I mean, there's still more. Let's see, we'll do a little bit of brushland mixed in here. For the Dinocyrus, or for the Spinoceratops. Okay, welcome back, Muto. Welcome back. We are almost done. We're just wrapping it up here. Yes, the last fossils. Dreadnoughtus to 100%. Faster extraction. And then, we just keep spamming this breeding program until we get the baby Dinocyrus to finish up. Look at this man. Obviously, this is a ladies' man. He gives good advice. This Dinocyrus just needs to listen to him. Jimenez knows what's going on. 9% is awful. It might be quicker to just breed a new male, honestly. Oh, Jesus. Suko babies need meat. It's a good-looking Suko baby, though. It's a good-looking animal in general. It's not shocking. Meat feeder. Where is our ranger station? There? And let's put in some, wait, what do these guys need? Oh, cohab issue. Cohab discomfort. Oh, that's because that one's, going to be aggressive or whatever. Yeah, this is probably an aggressive one. But for the rest of you, what's your problem? Oh, you're also aggressive. Sure. Okay. 0 for 2. Unhappy child. Well, I got news for you. He's going to be real happy when he's sent to the dog food factory. Arid. Yeah, there is definitely some it is less good on account of being, you know, young. Wait, is this Boulder Wastes? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. Well, just wanted to put some rocks around the feeder for the vibes. Ranger. Grab this, even though it doesn't matter. And yeah, what did we add since you were gone? We have Spinosaurus. We have Suko, which was tonight. And then we did Ostros. I don't remember when you left exactly. And then we've got this herbivore pen, which is Dinochirus, Sinoceratops, and Spinoceratops currently. Which are mostly happy. Mostly he's doing some heavy lifting there. All right. Dreadnoughtus. I might just do like one of these because I don't think that pen can probably swing too many of these. What if we ship them to the Fight Club instead of the Pound? Conceptually, they could be in the Fight Club, I suppose. In terms of practicality, I don't know. We picked a green skin with the green, and we picked a green with the green, the male, and the female. I mean, sure, they just look like they look like. There's not much to that. All right, then the breeding program. Retry. Keep going. 10%. It's ticking up, you know? It gets better over time. He's learning. He's learned a little bit. Whee! It's a fun exhibit. I like the waterways and everything, the zip lines crossing over the top. Oh yeah, we should probably ship these kids out though, right? Unhappy child, unhappy child. Okay, and then we do
I can't see one of these eggs and
dog
not get
food
excited about the animal inside.
and cat
Pure
food.
potential.
All right, see ya. Eggs. Was it this? They did it. No, they didn't. They didn't. Who was that? Suko. Other Suko's bred? Ah, oh, damn it. You got my hopes up. I was deceived. Your child's going to be really healthy. Trust me. They're going to be happy and healthy. Just not here. It's okay. You've got other kids. Yep, there we go. Solve their problems. So is it just the 2 left? Yeah, they had 4 kids. Nobody needs 4 kids. If you get 4 kids, you just go ahead and sell half of them off for like parts. And then you're good to go, you know. Life is much better. 1 needy Dreadnoughtus hatching a male. Yeah, right. My main welfare guy is busy, but we got enough B team to pull this together. Well, we might as well watch this. A whole nother pack. Baby Sukos. Yes, no mixing of the Spinosaurids here. I like the rain texture there on the wetland is really nice with like the little ripples. That's really good. Missing meat, you'll find it. I believe in you. Suko 9, Suko 10, Suko 11 is aggressive. Suko 12, intolerant. They are kind of shits, aren't they? Well, 1 more for the dog food factory. Fine. Do they actually not have the meat in range at all? No, it's like right there. Oh, do they need 2 meat feeders maybe? They do. They do. They're that needy. Okay. There you go. Most of you are fine. What's going on over here? Continuing failures. What's going on over here? Okay. They're not breeding. It's not going to happen. So much shit has happened in the last 40 minutes of the stream. I'm losing my fucking mind. I'm hungry. I'm done. It's over. Park is complete. We're not seeing the baby Dinocaurus. It's just not happening. I got rid of one of the Spinoceratopses in the quest of getting the Dreadnoughtus happy. He's happy. I'm not... This was also annoying. I had a whole like thing where the Dinocaurus kept fragmenting the herd, losing sight of the male, which pisses off the females. We definitely should have done 2 males. So that was a whole thing. They kept like smashing the fences down. I've been dealing with waves of Spinosaurid babies with aggressive at the same time. And then Pachycephalosaurus is overbred, and I had to purge the herd of Pachycephalosaurs. And then I got rid of somebody's mother, and they were mad because their mother was gone. Get over it. Chill. Who cares? It's 18% on the Dinocaurus breed. It's just not happening. You can't rewild a hybrid either, so I had to feed them to the Spinosaurs. So that was fun/funny. I had to purge an Australoraptor because they grew up. It's just been nonstop, like, micromanaging comfort for like 40 goddamn minutes. And I am completely done with the game today. I am done with the park. It is a very pretty, it is a very nice park. But territory decay is still bullshit in this game. And I'm completely over it. Today, at least. We'll be back next week for more of the same, I'm sure. Actually, I know the next park will be very contained enclosures, so it won't be... We at least won't have to fight against territory decay, theoretically. However, it will be a breeding-centric park build, so we will have to fight against the fact that there is no system for like gene transfer between generations, and so you just end up with a bunch of babies that have random-ass genes that don't come from anywhere, and that ruins the vibe of that, and we'll have to deal with aggressive animals just popping up. Although actually in the next park build, aggressive animals being a thing we have to like account for, be it get rid of them or like accommodate them, actually kind of factors into the park build. So tune in for that. Yeah, and I will upload this to the workshop in this current state as it is, and I think that's everything. I think that's all my ranting here at the end as I completely spin out at the end of the night. Thanks for watching, etc., so on and so forth. Bye. Goodbye. Bye.